I can't fit it in a while. Can't move how I move, baby. Tell them stop at me, when we lean, when we pull up. Yeah, it ain't for me to pop it, too bad. Top drive, I be running to a check, I be sprinting to a profit. Do numbers when I want, I'm a cop.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you been in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we own it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you been in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Nobody better than From gorgeous Seattle, Washington, I'm Blake Suniga. Rounding out the broadcast team are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We're glad to have you with us.
You a ghost, you a don't you stand on the up, say that with your chest. You rockin' pictures, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type.
Here's what's new in NBA 2K.
Stay blessed. You need a wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Put your up, but a princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough, pay up, get your rates up, but a princess. Money in my hands, I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a, I could really give a long as you know what's up. It's so cheap, Miss D.O.E. Don Dada. You notice me. They like Dolce, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old for a say new. She plus she watching Hulu. Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Put your butter, princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough, pay up, get your rates up, butter, princess.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Warriors, Williams is out there with Bradley. Then it's T. Then it's Houdini. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Williams against Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James, no good.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Bradley against James. Trying to get open as shit. And Bradley gets it to go.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so it's the Lakers with it. 4-point game. Pass to Reeves. About 1 minute into the first quarter. No good from outside. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Pass to T. From past the arc. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Doncic way outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Clark, the pass to T. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And a wide open. Look for James. Drills it from outside.
I know the defense wants to back off James, but if LeBron's on like that, maybe not the best plan.
Williams with the ball. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his...
Wow. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. Especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Bradley gets it to go. He's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lions checked in. And the Flyers also making a switch. Finney Smith's checked in. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Blocked again. Bryant looking it over. Here's Bradley. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Floats it up for Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Doncic, still without a basket. Reeves outside. Here's Finney Smith. Poked loose to end the run, and finished off by Finney Smith.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That is his first foul of the game. Connect. He's checked in for Austin Reeves.
Substitution, number 4, Dalton Connect.
Pass to Connect. Here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bradley. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bradley's got 16 points.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Pass to Finney Smith. James looking around. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams against Doncic. And it's T with the rebound. Now Bradley. He's got 16. And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Finney Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. Warriors leading by 23. Here's T. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. T's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors. The Lakers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Back to Reeves. Picked by Finney Smith. A 3-ball. And again, the Lakers no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Warren on the wing. Finney Smith defending. Oh, and the dunk by Warren.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Los Angeles calls timeout. And some changes here for the Warriors. Clark comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Bradley subbed in for Curry. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Connect. Here's James. Pass to Vincent. Launches it. That shot off the mark. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To end the cold streak, and LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Pass to Finney Smith. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From outside, off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Good on the three-point shot.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Yep, it counts. LeBron's got 11 points.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, and it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
Warren, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And a missed layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And it's Goodwin missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Warren, that's for two. A rebound by the Lakers.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hachimura, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Warren the pass to T. Right side, Bryant. On its way from Clark for two. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. LA's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. In the corner, Bradley with it. Shot from the wing. The rebound by James. Up top, Doncic. Shoots over Warren. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Goodwin. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. Bradley, that's for... God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with George on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry is out there with Bradley. Then it's Houdini, and it's T at the four-man position. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got his third basket of the night.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Left side, Curry. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And another basket for Golden State.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's Bradley from 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bradley's got 29.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter.
Oh! Yes, sir. Here he comes, and there he goes.
look at him punish that rim. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves against Bradley. Reeves can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Bradley. Banked in off the glass. Bradley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's Bradley off the drive. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time. Time getting those 3 points back.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Doncic way outside. Trying to come. right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Puts up a deep three. Clark kicks to Curry. Takes the three. And another three for Golden State.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Curry against Doncic. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Kobe from the arc. Good on the triple. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Curry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 1:31 left in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the rejection by Clark. Bradley passes to T. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Curry against Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Hachimura. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. From outside the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Hayes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
And the Warriors with possession here. Bradley dishes to Curry. Puts up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the center position. Curry, good.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Vincent. The pass to James. Here's the screen. Pass to connect. Here's Vincent. The Lakers moving the ball around. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Warren. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's George for three. Drills the three-pointer.
George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Here's Vincent. Pass to LeBron. Nice move. He can't get it to go. George with the defensive effort. Warren against LeBron. That one falls. And it's 8 points for Garbage Man.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
LeBron is screen on Curry. Vincent. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. George with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the... The other team, but right now this team is balling.
Vincent finds James. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. No good, unable to end this run.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George against James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Warren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Warren.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
James outside. The tray sinks the triple.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Golden State.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, George. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. George has got 9 points now in the quarter. L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Finney-Smith. Great D that time from Green. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-3 run. George looking over the floor. Over LeBron. George, no good. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Connect. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Love the high release on Connect jump shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
They set the pick. To the middle.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Bryant in for Curry.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for B-Train.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kobe against Reeves. Here's Doncic. Green with the rebound.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Butler, no good. Doncic looking it over. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Warren, that's for two, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the sport.
They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. We just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man, and you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, B-Train.